song is Bankruptcy. It's about the lack of financial education, so pay attention, you might learn something. You ask for money, you gotta pay it back, or file bankruptcy if you ain't got jack. You wanna pause to stop the credit attack, but thou shall cause if adequate protections lack. 362D, that's the statute, see. Lets creditors take all your property. With collateral, they got a security. So when the gavel drops, I can guarantee that lenders take back all of their money. You borrowed too much, but they lent it free. The blame falls on the credit economy, unless you got it all from your rich daddy, or you happen to strike it big with the lottery. Then you need a loan to even try to succeed. Keep your assets above your liabilities. Ask for money, you gotta pay it back, or file bankruptcy if you ain't got jack. You wanna pause to stop the credit attack, but thou shall cause if adequate protections lack. Cross your fingers, hope you got some work, cause behind every credit someone's debit lurks. Some blame the bankers, saying they're the jerks, when in reality all they be is hyped up clerks. One overdraw and lenders turn into mercs, but sadly that just be how society works. There's no doubt I wanna change it all, but if you like consumerism, gotta play ball with credit maxed out at the shopping mall, and your score dropping down in a free fall. It's not the banker's fault when he takes it all. Ask for money, you gotta pay it back, or file bankruptcy if you ain't got jack. You wanna pause to stop the credit attack, but thou shall cause if adequate protections lack. I ain't saying it's no one's fault, but poor people's houses fill them bankers' vaults. Casting blame out's not what it's about. I'm saying everyone's in need of an out, so this viciousness gonna be put to a halt, and politicking won't be done by default. Start punching, kicking, cause there ain't no doubt that together here everyone's got the clout to start to slow the global capital assault and buy people food from the bankers' vaults, cause it's goodness purpose that we can't flout by always keeping towards justice en route until we think we remember what it's all about. Those simple lessons we even knew as Cub Scouts. If greed what you plant, it's greed that sprouts, until you can't ignore those angry mob shouts. So lean in close and lend an ear, hear me out. If we had no money, we'd need to pay it back, or file bankruptcy or not have jack. There'd be no overdraws or debt collector attacks, or arbitration clauses if the contract cracks. So what's it cost? What's it cost? So what's it cost to redeem humanity and save the lost, to save the earth and turn a birth into a new chance to change our stance? We're crisscrossed, gotta stop the insanity to thaw the frost, replace profit with worth and light the hearth, put love in advance of greed and finance. World works like a Sadie Hawkins dance. Bankers pick their partners and they're dropping pants, grab them by the shoulders and they stab their lance, and you bet with each thrust they be charging interest. Ask for money, you gotta pay it back, or file bankruptcy if you ain't got jack. You wanna pause to stop the credit attack, but thou shall cause if adequate protections lack. Volunteer petition and you think you're safe, the only condition get court order relief. Uh-oh, here come a tax collecting thief. He levies your income, he's baring teeth. Shit, now the mortgage is in arrears. Life's not gorgeous, it's full of fears. Payment on the verge and it's all strife. Chapter 7 conversion, they sell your life. You say, but wait, I got a job. I didn't pay late, I ain't trying to rob. If the system had worked and the stay had stayed, I'd have paid my mortgage another day. I'd have paid my taxes, I'd be okay. I was to the max, I'd find a way. I wanna pay my debts, just need delay. Ain't that what I get, what the statutes say? Well, Mr. Debtor, they will respond. The statute says a lot and you can't abscond. Did what we call a liquidation test. Without unusual circumstances, it seems best if we sell your life for the highest net profit, that is. So what's it cost to redeem humanity and save the lost, to save the earth and turn a birth into a new chance to change our stance? We're crisscrossed, gotta stop the insanity to thaw the frost, place profit with worth and light the hearth, put love in advance of greed and finance. Some people say love can't run the world, that it's just fairy tales for little boys and girls. Their pragmatism says we can't share the wealth, need competitive sales for economic health. Progress, technology, developments are mostly buzzwords for decadence. Success in one place costs blood in another, and the media makes sure we can't see each other. It's profitable to separate and spread the fear, and social networking has made it clear that we're so selfish we hate ourselves. Pretend we're talking, but it's all yells. It's hyper-individualism here that sells. It's me, my, more, Most communication is not supposed to be just monologues and declarative boasts. With every single one of your online posts, you're really all alone yelling at ghosts. So what's it cost? What's it cost? What's it cost to redeem humanity and save the lost? To save the earth and turn a birth into a new chance to change our stance. We're crisscrossed. Gotta stop the insanity to thaw the frost. Replace profit with worth and light the hearth. Putting love in advance of greed and finance. Putting love in advance of greed and finance. Putting love in advance of need and violence. Putting love in advance of selfish silence. Proffering love as a chance to save our island. Earth's floating in a sea that's wide, and if we can't learn to share, we already died. And if you could just care to change your mind and look at the world from your neighbor's eyes and break the trance to save humankind, and put love in advance of greed and finance. Love in advance of need and violence. Put love in advance of selfish silence. Proffer love as a chance to save our island. Earth's floating in a sea that's wide, and if we can't learn to share, we already died. And if you could just care to change your mind and look at the world from your neighbor's eyes and break the trance to save humankind. Break the trance.